In the last video, we completed the initial installation of all the npm packages. We'll be able to see that by seeing the node modules in each folder of the 3 folders. Remember, that's a one-time deal. You shouldn't ever have to install those again. So now those are done, we need to go into each folder and run a particular set of command prompt lines in order for the application to work all together. Firstly, we'll go into the game folder. Again, cmd. In here, we need to type in gulp, G-U-L-P. By running this will create your dist folder, which contains your final files. After that, we want to run gulp again, space, watch, space, server. By running this will create a local server where you can see the game in action. If you visit localhost 8000, you'll see it run in there. Whilst this command prompt is up, any modifications to your source folder will be immediately reflected in your dist folder. We want to keep this command prompt running, so we can put that to one side. Next, we need to go into your API folder. You won't ever need to know how this folder works, so just run command prompt here and run npm start. This will create another server to run. This will be listening on localhost 3000 if you need to know. Again, we need to keep this command prompt up, just like we did with the game one. So with those 2 command prompts running, lastly, we need to go into the app folder. In here, we need to run cmd, and in here we need to run ng space serve. This one does tend to take a little longer. And that's now complete. So now we have 3 command prompts up. We have one for the game here, which is listening on localhost 8000. We have another one for the API on localhost 3000, and another for localhost 4200 for the game editor. Whenever you're working with the game editor, we need to have all 3 command prompts up running at the same time, or it won't work. We can now visit localhost 4200 and in here we can now see the game editor all working fine. So now that we can work with the game editor and see it all running, in the next few videos we'll be going through how we can use the editor to modify the game.